Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I am Miss Versatile, the queen who does it all, and for those of you who are coming back, welcome back. So today's video is going to be shedding a little light on PCOS awareness and some of the symptoms that we go through as women with PCOS, and some of the things that can actually help to reduce your stress and kind of maintain your lifestyle while you have PCOS. So I was actually diagnosed with PCOS in 2022. I went to the doctor, I went to the GYN actually, and they did an ultrasound and they found cysts in my ovaries. So when they found the cysts, I was also overweight. The doctor was like, you know, you have PCOS, this is what it is. And there was like no explanation on where the hell I even got this from. So over the years, I have been doing my own research. I've been doing different diets and trying different things. And to be honest, everything is so hard. But one of the easiest things that I've been using that helped me kind of maintain my hormone levels and allow me to get my menstrual every month is taking an inositol. And I've also found that slow weighted training is better for PCOS than HIIT training. Because as a woman with PCOS, you're not supposed to be doing exercises that raise your cortisol levels, because then your body is going to go into overload and you stress. When you stress, you gain more weight. So some of the symptoms that women with PCOS have would be excessive hair growth, like on their face, on their arms, and just different areas of their body. Some women get acne. Other women get tremendous amount of weight gain. Like myself, I'm usually in the 180s, but ever since I've had PCOS, I have really been fluctuating from 200 pounds to 230. Another symptom that women get is their periods that are late. There was a point that I didn't get my period for like 2 years. I had brain fog also and fatigue. Like a lot of people don't understand what it's like to have PCOS unless you actually have it. And there's always this saying that I actually love, is that women with PCOS are not lazy. Like, we're just tired most of the time. So those are some of the symptoms that we kind of have. And then another thing that I found out through my doctor was when they did a blood panel, I actually came back positive. It was something with my sugar and the insulin. So I was diagnosed with like insulin resistance PCOS. And that's when I was like, oh my God. So they started giving me metformin for it. Took metformin for some time, but then I stopped taking it because I was getting brain fog and I felt like it was a metformin. So I'm like, I'm not gonna continue to take this. If I am losing weight, yes, but it's putting me into a brain fog. I didn't like the feeling. It was very uncomfortable. And then I didn't find out about inositol powder until like last year. So earlier last year, I found out about inositol powder. And I usually take the inositol powder with my greens in the morning. And I'll link it down below for you guys who are interested. But that has been helping me not have like brain fog throughout the day. And it has been giving me like energy. And even when I don't use it, it's still like, I'm still okay. And another thing that inositol does is it helps kind of regulate your hormones, and it does bring your menstrual back. So if you're having problems getting your menstrual, I will highly recommend using inositol. The next thing I'm going to talk about is stress. Women with PCOS, we literally stress. Any little thing that stresses us out can take a big toll on our lives. And I don't know how much we have to emphasize the importance on this, because it can literally be one small thing that will stress us out, and that stress will literally go into days and weeks, and eventually some women end up getting moderate depression. And I unfortunately was diagnosed with moderate depression last year, but I have been working with my therapist on kind of working ways around it, because I'm a person that's very functional, so it comes in different ways for me. And one of the ways that it comes is like, if I notice that I'm oversleeping, then I'll know like something is wrong. If I push my emotions to the side about something and then it's something that really bothers me, I'll know that in 2 or 3 days I'm gonna like probably have a meltdown. So those are just kind of things that I've been able to pick up while having PCOS. Is kind of like what is gonna stress me out, and where would I feel safe that I wouldn't have to deal with any stress. So over the years, I have been trying to put myself in environments that do not cause me any stress. I don't like to argue, I don't like to fight, I like to be zen. And some exercises that I used to do before in order to help relieve my stress would be meditating in the mornings, which I still do. I like a little yoga. Before, I would do yoga once a week, which I need to get back to doing. And then journaling. Journaling is my favorite thing, and also drinking some tea. Tea, depending on what you like, is very good for you, but spearmint tea is really recommended for women that have PCOS because it helps relieve our stress levels. And lavender. So if you guys haven't checked those out, definitely check out lavender and spearmint essential oils. The next thing I'm going to talk about is exercise. So as women with PCOS, we are not encouraged to do too much high intensity workouts, and if we do high intensity, it shouldn't be more than 30 minutes a day. Now if you're training for something else like a marathon or something like that you are able to train for it, you just have to make sure that you don't overwork your body to the point where you're overexerting and then you're stressing. So the only women who should be concerned about things like this are those who actually stress, and the stress goes into their belly, which causes weight gain in the belly area. So for me, I like to do low intensity weighted exercises. And if you have no idea how to work out with PCOS, you can check out my 6-week PCOS workout guide. I'll link it down below, and it's really good. I give you a free guide on how to reset your life with PCOS and things that you should and you shouldn't do while you have PCOS. The last thing I'm going to talk about is self-care with PCOS. So when you have PCOS, or you find out that you have PCOS, the most important thing that I love to say is take care of your body and take care of yourself. It is no one else's responsibility to understand your symptoms or to understand what you're going through. Therefore, you should always make sure that you are good with yourself and you come to terms with the fact that you have PCOS and that this is something that you have to live with for the rest of your life. It doesn't mean that you're immobile. It doesn't make you less of a person or less of a woman. It just means that it's something else that you have to carry on yourself, and you have to just take care of yourself. So one of the things that I love to do every single day for self-care is literally like take an hour for myself, whether I'm away from my partner or away from my daughter. It just helps me recalibrate my system in the sense of like, I can do something that I like, either watch a Netflix show or I can read a book. I can do something like walking outside, something that just makes me feel good in order to kind of regulate my hormone levels. If you like this video about PCOS, subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if there's anything else that you want to know about PCOS, please comment down below and I'll make a video just for you. See you guys on the next one.